What? Only 10%? Not now, please, not now. The rain was hammering down. My phone screen went black, and I had absolutely no idea where I was.
That was Tom last Tuesday, and this is the story of how a complete stranger saved his evening.
It started well. Susan invited me for dinner, 6 o'clock, her house on Mill Road. Simple.
It should have been simple.
It should have been. The day began normally. Grey sky, a bit of wind. The kind of British autumn day where you need a good coat and a strong umbrella.
And you had an umbrella?
I definitely had an umbrella. At the start.
That's the important word.
I checked the bus times. Number 47. Leaves at 5:15, gets to Mill Road just before 6. Perfect. I had plenty of time. I got changed. I found a nice bottle of wine. I even polished my shoes.
Very smart.
Thank you. Before I left, I called Susan, just to check the directions one more time. I wanted to be completely sure.
My phone rang at about 5. I was in the kitchen, making pasta. Nothing too fancy, but I was quite pleased with it.
It was going to be lovely. I could tell.
Hello.
Susan, hi, it's Tom.
Oh, hello, Tom. Lovely to hear from you. Are we still on for dinner?
Absolutely. 6 o'clock, right?
That's right, 6 at mine. Do you know the way?
I think so. Number 47 bus to Mill Road.
Perfect. Then it's a 5-minute walk, turn left out of the bus stop, go past the church, a big grey church, old, made of stone, then left again at the little red shop. You can't miss it.
Left out of the bus stop, past the church, left at the red shop, easy.
The shop used to be a post office. Some people still call it the old post office, but it's red now, very red. You really can't miss it.
Got it. See you at 6.
Lovely. And Tom?
Yes?
Bring an umbrella. It looks like rain, quite a lot of rain.
Already got one. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
So I left the house. Umbrella in one hand, wine in the other, feeling prepared, feeling good. The bus was on time. Number 47. I got on and sat near the back. Only a few people on board. I watched the rain start through the window. A few drops at first, then more, then proper British rain.
Welcome to Britain.
Exactly. But I was fine. I was on the bus, I was dry, everything was going to plan. And then the bus stopped.
Not at a bus stop.
Not at a bus stop. In the middle of a road I didn't recognise. The driver stood up and said something. I didn't catch all of it. Something about the road being closed, a tree down, the storm. Everyone got off.
So you got off too?
I got off. I stood on the pavement. I looked around. Nothing looked familiar. Not the shops, not the street signs. Nothing.
This was not Mill Road.
This was nowhere near Mill Road. I checked my phone. 20 minutes until 6. OK, I thought, that's fine, I'll just use the map. The rain was getting heavier now. Much heavier. The kind that comes at you sideways. The kind where the umbrella doesn't really help. I was walking, looking at my phone, trying not to drop the wine. The blue dot was moving. Then it started jumping. Left, right, spinning. I couldn't tell which way I was facing.
Rain can confuse the signal.
It confused everything. I turned left down a small street, then right, then left again. Every street looked the same. Grey buildings, wet pavements, dark sky, and then I glanced at the corner of my screen. 10%. I stopped walking, just stared at it. 10%. In the rain, in the middle of nowhere. No, not now, please, not now. I tried to memorise the map quickly. OK, turn left at the next street, then right, then look for the church. The big grey church Susan talked about. I can do this. I can do this. But the rain was so loud now. The wind was picking up. My fingers were cold and wet. The screen was wet. I couldn't swipe properly. I turned left. I turned again. I walked faster. Maybe too fast. And then, black. The screen went completely black, dead. I stopped. Right there. In the middle of an empty street. Rain pouring down. Phone dead. No map. Holding a bottle of wine and an umbrella that had just blown inside out. I had absolutely no idea where I was.
Oh, Tom.
I stood under a tree, just to get out of the worst of it. Not that it helped much. Water dripped through the branches. My shoes were soaked. My coat was heavy with water. I could feel the cold starting to get in. I tried to remember Susan's directions. Left out of the bus stop, past the church, left at the red shop. But that was from the bus stop. The proper bus stop on Mill Road. I wasn't at that bus stop. I didn't even know where the bus was anymore. I stood there, under that tree, and for the first time I felt genuinely stuck. Alone, wet, cold, and going to be very, very late.
What went through your mind?
Honestly, I nearly turned around and went home. I nearly gave up. I thought about Susan waiting, dinner getting cold, me standing under a tree like a lost dog. I nearly walked back to the main road and found a bus going the other way. But I didn't.
Why not?
Because just then I looked up and I saw someone.
A woman.
A woman, walking towards me. She had a big black umbrella. A proper one. One of those large ones that covers you completely. She wasn't rushing. She wasn't looking at her phone. She was just walking, comfortably, through the rain, as if it was nothing. And I had a choice. I could stay under the tree, stay invisible, let her walk past. Or I could step out and ask a complete stranger for help. My heart was beating quite fast, actually. It sounds silly now, but asking a stranger for directions when you're lost and wet and feel a bit foolish, it's not easy. You feel vulnerable. I took a deep breath. Excuse me, sorry to bother you.
She stopped, right away. She stopped and looked at me. Are you all right there? You look a bit lost.
I am, actually. I'm trying to find Mill Road. My phone died. I think I went the wrong way. Possibly quite a long way the wrong way.
Ah, yes, you've gone too far. Quite a long way too far, actually.
Really? How far back?
Maybe 10 minutes, maybe a bit more in this rain. You need to turn around completely. Go back past the church. A big grey church. Old. Stone. You can't miss it. Then left at the little red shop. Mill Road is just there.
Past the church. Left at the red shop. Got it. I think I walked straight past the church without noticing it.
Easy to do in this weather. Everything looks different when it's wet. The light is different. The shadows are different.
It really does. Thank you so much. You've honestly saved me.
Not at all. And here, take this.
Sorry?
My umbrella. You need it more than I do. Yours has seen better days.
I looked at my umbrella. It was hanging off the handle. Broken. Useless. I looked back at her. Oh, I couldn't possibly. That's your umbrella. You'll get soaked.
I'm nearly home. Just around that corner. You've got a walk ahead. Please, take it. I insist.
I did not know what to say. A complete stranger, in the rain, giving me her umbrella. That is so kind. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Really, thank you.
Not at all. Good luck. And try to stay dry. Well, drier than you are now.
I will. Thank you. Thank you again.
Bye now.
Bye. And she walked away. Around the corner. Gone. Just like that. I stood there, holding her big black umbrella, feeling something I didn't expect. It wasn't just relief. It was something warmer than that.
Gratitude.
Yes, gratitude. A complete stranger had stopped, helped me, and given me her umbrella in the pouring rain, and now I had to finish the journey. I turned around. I walked back the way I came, past the little streets I had turned down by mistake, past the tree where I had nearly given up. It was strange walking back. Everything looked different now, not scary, just wet, just a street, just the rain. I walked for 5 minutes, then 6, then 7. I started to wonder, had I missed the church again? Was I going the wrong way? The stranger said 10 minutes. But maybe I had misunderstood. I kept walking. 8 minutes, 9. And then, there it was. The church, big, grey, stone, old, right in front of me. It was enormous. I don't know how I missed it the first time. It was right there. I actually laughed. Out loud, standing there, under the stranger's umbrella, laughing at a church. So I walked past the church, and I started looking for the red shop. I looked left. I looked right. I didn't see anything red. My heart sank a little. Maybe I was on the wrong road after all. Maybe there was another church, another grey church. Maybe this whole town was full of grey churches. I kept walking, a bit slower now, looking carefully at every shop front. And then, red, very small. A little red shop, just sitting there, bright red, impossible to miss. Just like Susan had said. Just like the stranger had said. I stopped. I smiled. A real smile. The first real smile in over an hour. I turned left, and there was the sign, Mill Road. I made it. I just stood there for a moment, letting it sink in. The rain was still falling. My shoes were still wet, but I didn't care. I was on Mill Road. I had made it. Number 2. Number 4. Number 6. Small houses. Little gardens. Number 8. Number 10. Number 12. Number 14. I walked up to the door. I closed the stranger's umbrella. I shook off as much water as I could. It didn't help much. I still looked like I had fallen in a river. I rang the bell.
And I opened the door. Tom, you're soaking. What on earth happened?
My phone died. The bus stopped early. I got completely lost. I was walking around in circles for ages, and then a very kind stranger gave me her umbrella and pointed me in the right direction.
Oh, Tom, come in. Let me get you a towel. You must be freezing.
I am a bit cold, actually. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Don't be silly. You're here now. That's what matters. Let me take that wine. Ooh, lovely choice.
I was worried back there. I thought I might never find you.
Well, you made it. Even without your phone. Even in all that rain. That's quite impressive, actually. Most people would have given up and gone home.
I nearly did.
Really?
Under a tree. For a moment. I nearly turned around and went home.
I'm glad you didn't.
So am I.
Now let's get you dry. I'll put the kettle on, a cup of tea will warm you up, and then dinner.
That sounds perfect. I'm starving.
Good. There's plenty. I may have made too much pasta. And there's garlic bread, and salad, and chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake? Now I'm really glad I didn't give up under that tree.
So am I. Come on, let's get you warm.
And that was it. I got dry. We had dinner. The pasta was excellent. The wine was excellent. The chocolate cake was worth every drop of rain.
It was a lovely evening.
It really was. Even with everything that happened. Even with the rain and the wind and the broken umbrella. It was one of the nicest evenings I've had in a long time.
And the stranger's umbrella?
I still have it. I'm going to take it back. I know roughly where she lives. Around that corner. I'll take it back and say thank you properly. Maybe with some flowers.
That would be lovely. I think she'd really appreciate that.
I hope so. She honestly saved my evening. And she doesn't even know it.
Every time you listen to one of these stories, you are getting better at English, without even trying. Today, you followed Tom's journey from lost to found. You heard real British conversations, and you listened to the whole story from beginning to end.
That is a real achievement. Well done.
The transcript for this story is in the description. You can read along as you listen again. Reading and listening at the same time is one of the best ways to improve.
And if you want to practice the phrases from today's story, we have a separate practice video just for that. The link is at the end of this video.
Next time, we have a story about getting the wrong order at a cafe, and that one is quite funny. You won't want to miss it.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep smiling. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share with another person learning English.
We'll see you next time.
Cheerio, folks.
Bye-bye.